everyone! So today I decided that I wanted to make an asexuality video because I recently watched a video on YouTube about asexuality versus pansexuality, and I didn't think that the people in the video accurately described either one really, but I primarily wanted to focus on asexuality first because a lot of people don't even know what it is. The Asexual Visibility and Education Network describes asexuality as someone who does not experience sexual attraction. Now, that being said, romantic attraction is different from sexual attraction, so they can still experience romantic attraction, just not sexual attraction. A lot of people also get confused because they think that being asexual means that you're just being celibate, but that's not the case, considering celibacy is a choice and being asexual is not. Just like every other sexual orientation, it's not a choice to be bisexual, it's not a choice to be gay, same idea. It's not a choice to be asexual. Asexuality is also broken up into different categories. Asexual is someone who doesn't experience sexual attraction. Demisexuals is another one, and they can only experience sexual attraction after they've developed a strong emotional bond with somebody. Which I think this is one of those areas where people might confuse it with not celibacy, but like the traditional way of building a relationship before you move to the sexual components, but it's very different from that, because this can be formed with anybody. This can be a romantic relationship or a non-romantic relationship. And then there's gray asexuality, which falls somewhere in between sexuality and asexuality. Sometimes they feel sexual attraction in certain circumstances, but not all the time. With sexuality in general, you can put different prefix in front of your attractions. So you can be heterosexual, you can be heteroromantic, there's different types of attraction. For example, I label myself as a homosexual woman, which means I have sexual attraction towards other women. Now I also have same-sex attraction romantically, so I label myself as a lesbian. Oh, mailman. There's the mailman. Hi, mailman. One of the most common questions I found when I was looking at stereotypes of asexuality is people asking, how do you know you don't like sex if you've never had it? Similar to the questions that people ask gay people when they say, how do you know you're gay if you've never had sex with insert gender here? From my own personal opinion, you don't have to experience something to know that you don't like it. I think that's pretty fair. Our entire society has this idea that relationships and sex have to go together. Just like for the longest time when you had to be married to have a baby, or you had to wait until marriage to have sex. Like two things that go together in our society, but they don't necessarily have to. As a part of the LGBTQIA community, I am very frustrated with the fact that asexual people can't get the proper recognition that they should. There's even debate about the acronyms in the LGBTQIA name. Some people believe that the A at the end should stand for allies. However, I believe that it should stand for asexual. The reason why I don't think it should stand for allies is because the whole point of the entire group, the entire community in general, is that we're not normal. You know, we're not heterosexual, we're not all cisgender. So anyone who identifies as anything else should be allowed to be included in the acronym. The whole point is to join forces and stand up for each other and show support where there is none. So taking asexuality and pushing it off to the side and paying no attention to it is the opposite of what we should be doing, because it is one of those abnormal sexualities that a lot of people still don't accept. So I hope that you guys understand what asexuality is a little bit more than you did before. If you still have questions, you can feel free to leave me a comment and I'll try and answer it as best I can. I'm also going to leave a link to Avon's website, the Asexual Visibility and Education Network, just in case you guys want to find out more about them, because I did not cover everything that is involved in asexuality in this video. I just touched on it a little bit. I just wanted to make sure that the overall definition was there, because the video that I watched about it was incredibly unhelpful. I don't know a better word for that right now off the top of my head. I'd like to make a series of videos talking about the different sexual orientations and gender identities, just to get the information out there. I'm not sure if I'll really reach that many people, but I'd really like to talk about them because I think they're really important to learn about, and as long as I reach one person, that's all I care about.